Hi, welcome to Owl Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. As you guys all may know, um, the full moon is upon us. The full moon symbolizes transformation, release, and letting go. And what I want to do for this, my intention for this reading, is to help you let go of a belief that no longer serves your highest and greatest good. Take a deep breath and tune in to the right pile for you. For pile 1, we have the white candle. For pile 2, we have a red candle. And for pile 3, we have a gray candle, or silver, if you prefer. I will see you in your readings. Thank you. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for choosing this pile and tuning in, of course. Let's see what your card is. The Golden Children. I deeply resonate with the Golden Children. The children of the light that are here to bring joy, love, and transformation into the universe, which could be at times very lonely. And at times can feel a little depressing. So I can't wait to see what else comes up in your cards. I pre-pulled cards for your pile. It makes it easier and faster. I listen to a lot of readings, and for me, it's like I just need something quick to listen to and go about my day. So I hope you resonate with this type of reading. Here we go. The next card is Luminous Warrior. Again, as you may be aware now, people are afraid. Some people are afraid of the light instead of the darkness. So someone coming into their field with so much light and brightness can trigger them, can cause them to react and respond in an aggressive, unkind way. So what is the belief you're holding on to that is keeping you from fully aligning yourself to love? Don't take it personal. Their reactions is not your fault. I want you to hear me out for a second and really sit with this. I know we want to make it about us because that's how humans are. But their reactions has nothing to do with us. And because we're so bright and because we want to bring so much joy, and when we feel somebody being uncomfortable or triggered, we want to fix it. But you can't. You can hold sacred space for them. Sit. Take deep breaths. There's nothing wrong with you. It is not you they're upset with. The light, your light is so bright that's a trigger. No, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of transformation. You are worthy of being you. Deep within you is everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. Allow yourself to be bright. Allow yourself to be you. Take up space. Radiate the sun within you outward. Unapologetically be yourself. It is not yourself that people suffer. It's never been your fault that people suffer. It is not your obligation and it's not your duty to fix their suffering. You being here and radiating your light could soothe those around you. But it doesn't mean that you have to be a doormat. It doesn't mean that your boundaries should not be respected. It means that you are worthy of being you without having to please others. The crow. When you allow yourself to truly embrace those parts of you that want to take things personal and sit with them and say to them, I'm so sorry. You're hurt. I'm so sorry that you thought that it was your fault. I'm so sorry you had to put up with envy and darkness because other people could not cope with your brightness. But now, take a step forward in being the sun. Be as powerful and as brilliant as this dragon, ready to surrender to love unconditionally. Don't let doubt come in. That's what keeps us stuck. Are we worthy to love ourselves? Yes. We're not here to fix people. We're not here to fix the world. We're here to heal ourselves and love this moment. Love yourself enough to be you. That's how you heal the world, is being fully you. The Page of Wands. Feels like it's back and forth. I believe it. I believe that I am the light of the world. And then doubt comes in, and then you have to go back and re-energize yourself to believe it again. But you didn't realize that the God within you already knows it. Doesn't need to try to believe it. Allow that part of you that already knows it to guide your light. Then things will move forward and clear your path to a new beginning, a new journey. A journey of self-discovery and love. You don't have to do this alone. Remember that. There are many of golden children around you. If you stop for a second, take a deep breath and clear your mind, you'll know that there's mirrors all around you of this golden light. And that's your reading number 1, group number 1. And the last message is, with the white candle, be as bright as you're willing to be at this moment. If you get triggered because someone gets triggered by your light, hug yourself, take a breather, go for a walk, and allow your inner being, the part of you that knows the truth, to bring healing into that part of the wounded child that could not fit in. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. This is the card that you were drawn to. Let's see what it is. Don't dim your light to fit in. It's very interesting because this is a defense mechanism, a behavior that we learned as children. When we have parents that only think about themselves, their problems, their pains, their hurts, they don't acknowledge their children emotionally. So we learn to dim our light. We become like a secondary actor to their movie. Very interesting. What belief is no longer serving you? I think that's it. The belief that you are the secondary actor in somebody else's movie. You are the protagonist. Nothing around you is here but you. Very interesting. The next card is the Serpent. So going from this belief system to allowing this belief system to transform, how would it be, or who would you be if you knew that the only person responsible for your joy and your happiness is you? Nobody else is responsible to make you happy. You are the only one responsible to make yourself happy. How would you live your life different? Let's put this over here. It just reminds me again of the snake. Pearl of Sorrow. Taking responsibility for your joy. Taking your responsibility for your life is what's needed. The belief that you've held on for so long, that your life, your joy is not important. And this is due from childhood, I think. And of course, I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or a medical person. This is something I do to bring transformation. Something I do for fun. Something I do with love in my heart. But this is I believe that can be shed easily if you allow yourself to see things differently. The Eight of Swords. This belief system has been pretty intense. It has kept you stuck. It has kept you playing this secondary actor, the bridesmaid, instead of the bride. God Himself is incomplete without me. This world cannot continue, cannot be sustainable without your energy, without you. You are that important. I am talking to you. Shedding the mask of the secondary actor. I think you're ready. Becoming the queen or the king, if you're a man, and stepping on this belief system and destroying this belief system. It's not like you're fighting, it's not an aggression. It's sitting with it in your heart. Who would I be if I took responsibility for my own joy? Just continue to ask yourself that question. I'm sure people around you are not going to appreciate changes that will come with a new belief system. They're not going to appreciate you going from I'm here for you to I'm here for me. But this is going to elevate you to a higher being, higher level of understanding. It's going to take you to a place of deep understanding and release you from the shackles, the mind shackles, the emotional shackles that you had been until now. Your new beginning will be here. Take time this full moon to release this belief that you are the secondary actor in somebody else's movie. The red candle is all about passion, bringing passion back, bringing love back. Thank you for tuning in and listening. This is Owl Tarot. See you next time. Hi, Pile 3. You were drawn to the gray candle and this card. Let's see what the card is. The Courage Peony. Sorry, I apologize if I butchered that. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. It's very interesting because the gray to me, the gray color or the silver color for me signifies the in-between. Like you're not a polarized person. For you, it's not about right or wrong or about white or black. It's about basically like if you're a devil's advocate kind of person. You can see things from different perspectives. And interesting. The message that's coming, like when you're in a relationship a person might want you to like be on their side. It could be like a friendship or a romantic relationship or even a parent. Can you just take somebody's side? Can you take sides? But you're not a take sides kind of person. So one day you'll agree with somebody, and then the next day you'll agree with somebody else. And that's okay to be that way. It's okay to be undefined. I think it's beautiful. And it has a lot of strengths. So, what belief are you carrying that no longer serves your highest and greatest good? With the message that is coming in right now, being okay with being undefined, being okay with not taking sides, being okay with changing your mind. I think that's it. Being okay with changing your mind. Some people get really annoyed or irritated when we make plans and the day before or the day of, we call them and say, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling it right now. It feels like they could get really offended by our undefinedness, our sensitive moods. It's just how it is. Let's see what else comes up. The spiral. The spiral is a card, or it's a shaman card that talks about wanting to be healed and continuing to try to search within yourself what is missing. But there's nothing missing. You are healed. You are whole. You are complete. It is okay to be undefined. It is okay to be you. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And because we're around people that may find undefined people annoying or irritating, or those people we love can't accept us for us, it could cause a lot of heartache and turmoil. And we find ourselves wanting to change for others. But there's no need for us to change. It's about accepting who we are. Lasaya. It's about accepting her individuality, accepting the way we think. And when you accept yourself fully and completely, then those around you will start accepting. The Two of Swords. You've been through a lot of transformation. There's a lot of fire around you. And I feel like there's a need for you to choose, continue in the spiral of there's something wrong with me, or come into a place of acceptance. And I think that's your choice for you to make. The Star card. I think you've been waiting a long time to hear this message. There is nothing wrong with you. You're a brilliant star. You could choose to accept that, or you could choose not to. You are brilliant. You are the light of the world. No matter how how many times you change your mind, accept you. The moment we start accepting our uniqueness, the moment we start meeting other people that accept us for us, you've been surrounded by people that don't accept you for you. They always see something wrong with you. They always keep pointing something wrong with you. You have to pretend they're not there. Because if you start listening to those messages, then it will bring your energy down. Be courageous enough to be unique. You don't have to hide yourself. You don't have to hide your gifts. You don't have to hide your thoughts. It feels like you're constantly hiding who you truly are because it's not acceptable. The things that you believe, perhaps. A wish being granted. I really feel like you've been needing to hear this message. Who would you be if you accepted yourself fully and completely, just as you are? Who would you be if you didn't have to prove your worth to people and just know that you are worthy? Who would you be if you embraced your imagination? What kind of books would you write? Even if for some people your books could be dark, or if too fantastical, or I don't even know if that's a word, but if they're too, if there's just too much of a fantasy theme to it, who cares? Embrace your uniqueness and allow those right people to come into your life. Stop listening to the people that don't agree with you. They are in their own right to be who they are. But you're in your own right to either accept it or not. The Holy Spirit will direct you only so as to avoid pain. Surely no one would object to the goal if he recognizes it. The problem is not whether what the Holy Spirit says is true, but whether you want to listen to what he's saying. Again, I feel like you could either accept that you're worthy and that you're God and that you're light of the world and your uniqueness is what brings color into the world. Or you could try to fix yourself to be like everybody else. But we're missing your color, your light, your abundance, your brilliance. Be you. You can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you wherever you go. Accept it. God goes with you wherever you go means to me that God is you. And you're a unique creation that some people may not understand. It is your birthright to be you. You have the right to be you. You have the right to have the thoughts that you have. You have the right to have the creativeness that you have. The imagination that you have is your right. Be your unique self and embrace yourself. Love yourself. The more authentic you could be, the more healing and love you could bring into the world. Pile number 3, that this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I'll see you next time. Thank you.